Hi, my name is Shelby Kyles, and once again, welcome to my lovely show. Okay, today I want to talk about the police officers and the change we need across the nation. I believe that cops are a dying entity, a dying unit, a dying organization, and they're following old rules that doesn't help anybody, doesn't help the common American people, and it makes us actually more victims and vulnerable to attacks by the police. And half of that has to do with losing gun laws, that people put in because they were concerned that their child died or whatnot. And they said, oh, we got to put gun restriction laws on, uh, firearms, and that just leaves the regular people without a way to protect themselves when you got guns with cops and guns with gangbangers and drug dealers, and so the regular person doesn't have anything. And you can't go tell them to go do martial arts because then they get their ass blown away. What the fuck's the point? So my thing is this: they've been talking about banning police officers in certain states, and here in Portland, they're talking about a ban on racial profiling altogether, and they're talking about you know other little things to try to please the crowds of people that's been protesting. And the oddest thing that to me, this is one of these things where I see something that happens on the news where people, well, the news people put something out there, and then the people don't really see what I see, the real thing that's really going on. And so what they did, we had a police chief who stepped down uh, from her position and appointed a black officer as a new police chief. Now, she was only a police officer for 6 months, and this other cop, uh, he's known decorated for stuff he did in some kind of military service and all kinds of other things he did. But the whole point of it is the way the woman did her speech. It seemed like she's just like copping out, like she's ready to just back down, bow down. At the same time, it seemed like he was being uh, set up in a way, like being a patsy, like a puppet. Oh, let's make him the new chief. Oh, he's well qualified. And the funny thing about that is Portland, and like they like to say all over the place is the whitest city in America. So with that being said, and not never having since I've been born in Portland my whole life, since I've been here, I've never seen a black leader at all. No black president, mayor, governor, no black uh, police officer chief thing, So it's an odd thing, but he doesn't even look like your typical, uh, black person where you're, just I don't know, black, you know. So just like more whitewashed, more uh, Oreo, Uncle Tom type of dude, but he doesn't even acknowledge that, and it doesn't seem like when he's on the news that he's aware that is being used to help their cause, to help try to ease the minds of the masses why they have a hidden agenda. We want real change to happen in this country. We need people to realize that the cops are a dying entity and stop putting all our faith in blindly in the government and the government agencies. They're supposed to be working for us, not us working for them. And all these things with the pandemic and stuff, the whole comes down to is that American people have been lazy and giving up and just want to get walked all over because there's no fucking reason why, America just all corporate and we're conservative slaves and we're like, just like, oh, we need help, whining to our parents, which is supposed to be the government, I'm saying, our three branches, which would make one of them our grandparents, you know, one of the branches of government. And so it comes down to what do we really want this country to be? More of the same thing? Or do we want to step forth, make a change that will truly impact the future? I mean, let's talk about replacing police officers. We can go back to the Wild West. They had sheriffs and they come in and, they can say, okay, this person's dead. You got proof. Or got proof of the body, and stuff like that. Or, they just maintain the little town or whatever they are. But we have so-called sheriffs on the streets already, people that are pretty much officers without the awareness that they are. And that would be gangbangers. They know everything the cops know anyway. They know exactly what laws they're going to do. They know cop lingo better than someone else. I went to jail and I didn't know the goddamn cop lingo where the gangbangers and the drug dealers do. So the whole thing comes down to those who are born warriors and are born to try to protect the place they come from, the town, the city, the street, to set their claim, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You treat people like people, then you get a man. If you treat a man like an animal, you get an animal. So, you know, the reason why they retaliate as gangbangers stuff because they feel like they're, not part of society and that their voices ain't being heard and that, they can't succeed. And in some cases, they're so used to it, so used to certain things being a certain way that, they don't see anything else. They don't see a change. They don't see a way out, and so they stick with it. But if you tell them same people, and it's been proven before in the past with the LA riots, and afterwards the gangbangers, Crips and Bloods came together and they started doing peaceful things for the community, and they changed. And those people, they never went back to being gangbangers. They became highly respected members of society. So the same thing could happen. Who else would be better to protect the neighborhood if we got people that's already said, hey, this is my neighborhood, this is set I claim and all that crap. And it's just no different if you have a neighborhood watch. The whole goddamn neighborhood is cops and nosy bastards. So, might as well point somebody to sheriff for that little, you know, suburban nightmare. And, it just comes down to having the cops come when there's a serious event. Serious, like a serial killer, terrorist, or something of that nature. You don't need a cop to come in every time, a guy gets into it with his wife and his wife is being a bitch and trying to get on, Social Security or whatever, unemployment of some kind, or fucking child fucking support. You know what I mean? It's just like it's stupid. Cops are in people's business where they don't need to be, and half of that has to do with people voting in these ridiculous laws. And so stuff like what's happening should never happen. And when it comes to being black in America, you already, and I'm speaking from experience of a black man, okay? And so when I speak from experience, you already got crap. You raised at home when you're a kid, probably you maybe got a couple friends, you're all the same around, your age or whatever. But when you watch TV, everybody's like, hey, how you doing? Happy, go lucky. And then you go outside in the community and you're like, hey, how you doing? Someone's like, hey, fuck off, you asshole. And then you walk up someplace else. And are you trying to steal this? Why are you trying to steal something? And just because you're black. You see what I'm saying? And you get the teachers when you go to school. They're like, oh, what the fuck? You don't understand this. You can't read or something like they treat you like you're just completely ignorant, you know, unlike the rest of the people, your peers that might be of different skin colors. So when the cops come and interfere with people that are black, that's going through this daily crap with people, you know, it starts to really destroy the whole faith and try to say I'm American or saying that, you know, you feel like everybody else, like you're getting respected as American. You're not. You're just getting, by. You're getting by, through life because you don't feel like they're doing good service by you. They don't feel like they're doing great by you. And the funny thing is when you're a young black person, like really young, and talk, to you like with support and happiness. As soon as you get older and you drive a car to go get some fucking groceries, a cop pulls you over and starts yelling all this crap about, oh, you're a gangbanger, this and that. It's so racially profiling. So it just all needs to end. And with all that being said, I want to say, I hope you guys, take care of each other and look out for each other with love and respect. If you like this, share, subscribe, notify, and leave a comment below. Thank you. You have a powerful day.